defeated. A people united will never be defeated. That is one of the reasons why they never wanted to see a united Africa. Because they know when Africa is united, we are stronger than ever. At this time, our next speaker is the one and only, and I'm very sorry we don't have the red carpet, Dr. Andrew Campbell, DR.ABC, the one and only.
Come on, everybody, say Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Let me tell you something. I was home Miss Far, Ajax, and I said I have to come outside because showing up is important.
Yes.
So I want to turn to your neighbor and say thank you.
Thank you
For showing up.
for showing up.
Say to them, thank you.
Thank you
For showing up.
for showing
I
up.
know there's many persons watching via social media and whatever. I want you to understand the power in showing up. There is a power in being here. We talk a lot about how we do disrupting work, anti-racist work, anti-homophobia work. One of the parts of the work is the affirmation. A part of the work is the way in which we speak life and love into each other. So I want you to do something else. And we turn to the person beside you and said, you are fabulous.
You are fabulous.
And I turn to the other person and says, you are fabulous.
You are fabulous.
Let me tell you why I did that. It is important for me as a little boy growing up in Jamaica. I am from Jamaica. And as a little boy growing up, I can remember at 6 and 7, the words that were hurled at me. The hateful words, the homophobic words, the words that let me go and crying. And when I used to go and crying to my father, his soul rest in peace, he would say to me, you are a star. So somebody outside called me a bad word and I ran home crying and he looked at me and he said, you are a star. Somebody said something really bad about me. My socioeconomic status, that you're ugly or you're poor. And I tell my father and he says, you are a star. Well, let me tell you something, and this is not arrogance and this is not boasting. This is a fact. I am a star. I want you to understand the power in speaking to each other and speak life into them, because we all come to a point when we need to hear words of hope and light. So I came all the way from Ajax to say to you, you are a star. I love you. Thank you so much. Come on now.
Thank you. Let me tell you something. You see fabulous queerness that comes out of the Caribbean? Fabulous queerness that comes out of Jamaica? I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Dr. Andrew Campbell. Folks, the next speaker for you. 27 years at one organization. He has had a strong voice fighting for ignorance in this country, in this government. Put our hands together and welcome a recipient of the Order of Canada for the amazing work that
This is not me.
Okay,
hold on. I don't know. I'm nobody. I'm refugee.
Danny Douglas, who is also a strong from the Island of Spice where everything is nice.
You know it's bad.
No, me, I'm not the one. We're going to take. Don't worry.
Hello, everyone. It is so great to see so many of you out on this beautiful, sunny Friday evening as we get ready to celebrate Pride. As you heard, my name is Debbie Douglas, and I'm here today at our Rally for Freedom, not just in celebration celebration, but in resistance. In resistance, as resistance is the long-standing position of pride as a political space, a place and space of resistance against systems of oppression. Pride was born out of protest and out of struggle. From our trans ancestor, as we heard, Marsha P. Johnson in the U.S., to the many women and men, trans and cis and gender diverse people who have stood up for their rights against police brutality, against sanctions from the state, and against respectability politics in our communities and our families. Over the years, our communities have nourished pride on the unshakable truth that we all deserve to exist joyfully and freely, no matter our gender, our sexuality or disability, our race or our immigration status. Make some noise, folks. We are here on indigenous land, stolen land. The ongoing colonization of Turtle Island is deeply connected to the systems of transphobia, of homophobia, of patriarchy and white supremacy that harm all of our communities today. To be truly anti-oppressive, we must recognize that towards LGBTQIA+ justice is tied to indigenous sovereignty, it's tied to black liberation, to disability justice, and to migrant rights. And it is also tied to the dismantling of capitalism. There is no liberation for some of us. There is liberation only when all of us are free. Let us not forget this. We have come to a point where intersectionality has become a buzzword without actual praxis, without actually examining the different ways different oppressions compound and interact, and then making our dismantling of it as everyday practice. These are issues we must continue to speak about, as you heard from our neighbor and other speakers. Because here we are in 2025 and hate, discrimination,
Doctor, should I take it off? Should I take it off?
economic exploitation of working people.